What's up, y'all? This is your boy Patrick, and I have some amazing friends in the house. Y'all know I love cosplay. Real quick, shout out to my cosplay family. You know what we do. Got some beautiful, amazing, delightful, charming, sweet cosplayers in the house. I can't give there's so many adjectives and verbs that describe these folks. They're just so amazing. CC the Greek Geek, and my girl Tranquil Ashes in the house. I'm so delighted to have them here because I'm so thankful that I was included to be part of their CosGala family, which is what we're going to talk about. Yes. And it birthed from this beautiful piece right here. I'm saying, Tranquil Ashes. What's up, girl? How you doing?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing well, especially for y'all.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Got y'all in mi casas. Welcome to Strange Manor. Y'all been here before?
Yes.
We haven't shot here in a minute.
It
really is.
I love this place.
It's beautiful.
It's like one of your favorite cousins' house.
It
is.
Thank you. So cosplay is your baby. How'd you get into cosplay first?
Actually, I was living in Japan at the time.
Okay.
And
you lived in Japan. That's the one place in the world I've yet to be, the Far East.
Oh.
And I'm all about the Far East, being Asian.
Yeah.
I've been all over, but I haven't shown love over there yet. I can't wait to go to Japan.
Amazing. Go. It's
okay.
I mean, what else can I say? It's
Japan.
I was living there at the time, and I was working, and there were a lot of events to go to, parties but they're all themed. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, this is cool, so I'm gonna go all out, makeup, try to make the cool outfits, Halloween, whatnot, and it was great. And it turned out to be that I was not too shabby at it.
And skills,
a little bit. And then I got asked to do an international play while I was over there. Okay. So I did some backstage stuff for them, and I got to be the villain. I actually quite like playing the villain.
You do have fun when you play
the villain. I have fun playing the villain. I got to play the villain, and they're like, wait a minute. Do you do anything with this makeup clothes thing? I'm like, no, it's just fun. They're like, but you should. But you should. So I came back to the U.S. after 2 years, and I was like, well, let's try it. And then, here I am today. And it was awesome.
How'd you get the name Tranquil Ashes?
I've always liked names with different dichotomies to it, that play off of each other, oxymoronic names. Okay. So Tranquil, a very peaceful thing. Ashes normally comes after a big thing, and it's a very rejuvenating Phoenix Rising type of deal. So
this sounds like an anime.
But I was like, it's me. It's a strong name without being, obvious. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I like that. Thank you.
She does my makeup too, by the way, you guys. So shout out. A big part of my success. Seriously.
You know what? I want to get more into CosGala in a second, but since we brought up individuals, and I haven't had you talk about your cosplay before.
Oh man,
Cece,
I know it's
the Greek Geek in the house.
Because it's we've talked so
many
times.
I just asked you to talk. How did you get into cosplay?
I totally just kind of fell into it. It was almost it happened in phases, right? Where when I was in high school, my dear friend Emily, shout out to Emily Everhart, she works at Nat Geo, and she was telling me about how there was these conventions, and she's like, and nerds, and they do comics, and then they get drunk, and then they have a party afterwards, and it's just wild, and I'm like, interesting. Okay, you have my attention, So, but then I was I knew I was kind of a little too, I don't know why I felt like I was too young for that. But anyway, time goes on, and my best friend Erin and I had gotten into Heroes of Cosplay on Sci-Fi, and then that kind of even fueled it even more. We gotta do this, we gotta make this happen. And talked about, we talked about having a house full together, all kinds of stuff. So pay that no mind. But it was I was kind of going through it, and I had just gotten a new job after I had lost my job a few months before. So it was I had a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? And I was living at home at the time because I had, been building myself back up. So I'm just looking for something kind of to do that was different and that was outside of my comfort zone, for real. But at the same time, also felt I belong there.
Yeah.
And that was really the experience that I had when I went to Baltimore Comic-Con, which was my first convention.
What year was that?
2015.
2015 was your first one? Okay.
And I went as Black Widow from Age of Ultron.
Okay.
Oh, right.
And
I
and
knew
just
that.
the response that
So that
I
was
got.
your first cosplay? What was your first cosplay? Forgot to ask.
You're aging me here.
Can you remember? Was
Yes.
it in Japan?
It was not in Japan.
So when it came back.
Before, actually. I dressed up in 2001
Whoa, what's your name?
as Erd from Oh My Goddess.
Nice.
And
Okay.
it was just for fun. I wasn't really super into it then. I just went because my friends were there. I'm like, sure, whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, all right. And then after Japan, it became like an actual,
Thing.
let's try to make like this a career goal.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you a big anime head?
I am an anime head.
manga?
Yeah.
And what about you?
I'm definitely more so comics, but anime would be like right behind that.
Mhm.
But Sailor Moon was like my show.
Yeah.
Like, I lived and died by
By-
the Crescent.
Me too. I think I lost a friend or two over Sailor Moon.
Like Sailor Moon says, like I learned like half my life lessons from that portion of the show.
That's true.
That show was
forgot about
so,
that
it was
part.
like deep. When you
It was a
talk
little
about it.
bit.
Like, you learn
Especially if you
about
watch the
lessons.
Japanese version when they cut
Yes,
nothing.
it was real, right? It was real.
It
It was not a
was
family
cut
show.
nothing.
It was not a family show. Yes.
I'm curious with your cosplay how you incorporated being a soror. Did I say that right?
Yeah, with Delta
Am I messing
rather,
up?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am a soror of Delta Sigma
Because you're the
Theta.
Greek geek.
Yes,
How you
that's right.
incorporated the HBCU into that.
That's so interesting. So that's kind of really what kind of, I guess, catapulted me into more of the public sphere was when I did the Sailor Moon shoot. And it was like two of my favorite things. Like I love being a Delta and I love Sailor Moon. So I've, one of my favorite characters it was always a tie for me between Jupiter and Mars. So I was like, I'll do Mars. And I was like, oh, it would be so cute if my friend Louisa, who's an AKA and also a really talented seamstress who helped me with my Princess Mononoke cape. Shout out to you. You're amazing, Louisa.
Much love, girl.
Yes. So she was going to do Sailor Jupiter. And then I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, hold up. Zetas, Ashley Rose. I was like, there's literally a senshi for every Divine Nine sorority.
Okay.
So I was like, this could be a thing. This could be bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, and when I did that, not even just aside from the responses we got from the geek community and the Greek community respectively, but just the response that we got from people on the mall. You know, like it was a group of like summer camp students or something, or like a field trip. And to see the little girls, like of all colors, respond the way that they did, and they wanted to take pictures with us. And like this one girl, she was like Sailor Moon was like she was like me, like Sailor Moon was her thing. And just to see the smiles on their faces, you know, for various reasons, was just a really, really cool thing. So that's kind of how I've incorporated. And then of course I did the player 2, Chun-Li.
Yeah.
And actually that dress is a 15-year-old dress that my mother got for me for my homecoming dance.
Oh,
And
that's
you know,
kind of cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool is that, you know, it really is, I've really been able to channel the closet cosplay where most of my cosplays have at least one piece that's come out of my closet and has some sort of like sentimental story or attachment to it.
Okay.
So that's always cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I always try to tap into characters that I feel like I identify with as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh,
Do you have
man.
a favorite cosplay out of all of yours?
That's hard to say. I don't know.
I'm in love with your Kuma, ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
Being
thank
a Street Fighter head.
you.
I like
And your
those
Chun-Li as
course.
well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like playing strong characters. It's definitely a thing.
And when you're saying playing the bad guy
I
too earlier,
love playing the
Kuma has
bad guy.
everything in it right
Yeah.
there.
But I
Yeah.
love when you play strong characters because you make it sexy.
Yo, what was the name of the character? I first met this beautiful lady at BlurredCon, and you killed it. You were my... I was the MC at BlurredCon. Shout out to all my BlurredCon family. I was the MC. I was one of the judges. But if I could judge, you won my award.
Oh, thank
know?
you. Thank you.
And what was the name of that character?
Barbarian Snorlax.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Kachinka Snorlax. I mean, no one does Snorlax. Snorlax is like one of the original 150 Pokemon.
True. Yeah.
And I've never seen anyone
That's true.
cosplay.
Nobody
And
does
nothing
that.
like that anyway. So I was like, I'm going to show my big man some love. I'm going to show my big man some love. He's strong. He's so
Killed
cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. But favorite, I won't say favorite, but the thing that I definitely do the most is Rose Quartz from Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done 3 variations of her, none of the original. That's a big thing that I do. I do very alternate versions of characters, because I mean, like, hey, it's nice to have a different perspective.
Yeah, it's
on
always nice
everything.
to tie your style into it, your own
Yeah.
style.
Exactly.
That's-
And
tell it.
Exactly. And not everything, I feel like not everything has to be copied and just re-put back out. So everyone's seeing, try something different.
Yeah.
Cosplay your way.
Make it your way.
Cosplay your way. So definitely Rose Quartz. Like I said, I've done 3 versions. I have 3 more in the works.
Yeah.
So eventually I'll do her original version. But I just have really cool ideas. And if you think about it, like, characters in shows tend to only have one outfit.
Yeah.
But the scenarios that they go through would require different outfits.
Right.
Yeah.
So I kind of work through that
Right.
and channel that. She had a whole war. So I made her Battle Rose outfit.
True.
So armor, war, makes sense.
Yeah.
So definitely Rose Quartz right now, I think, is my
That's
my
fine.
leading contender. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Absolutely. I love it. I do.
So that is awesome. Learning all about y'all's, cosplay, how'd y'all get into it. But what I really want to also know is, how did CosGala come together?
CosGala's.
How this was birthed. How did you want to make this happen? Why did you want to make this happen?
It was definitely an idea that I just kind of threw out to the wind. I threw it on Facebook. I was like, hey guys, how would you feel about a cosplay masquerade ball?
Yeah.
And
Kind of like a cosplay prom is kind of like what I think when I first see you propose it.
Yeah,
mind.
definitely. And the response was actually quite overwhelming. I was like, really? Okay, and I've always kind of been into parties and like the social gatherings with people and just the enjoyment with like your friends.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I've always been into masquerade balls and just a little bit of the hoity-toity things of life sometimes. And,
Cosplayers get down like that too.
sometimes we get down like that. And so I was like, let's see what we can do here. And I was like, you know what? An event where you can come together, show off your cosplay in the big way, also, network and, fellowship with one another and, just really get to be a part of the community. Things in the world are crazy right now and we need each other.
Yeah.
So, an event like this every year, to come together, enjoy each other, actually get to know your fellow cosplayer,
Right.
and I think that this is what this event is mostly about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could just be a regular cosplay. It doesn't have to be, because again, I think one of the things that I thought when cosplay ball, cosplay prom, are we looking for like Spider-Man in his suit going to the prom? Like, are we looking for like that kind of, because cosplayers, we kind of take it that way.
Right.
We want to try and do like a different twist on it. Are you hoping for some of that, or is it really just come in your cosplay and come have fun?
We're definitely
in a prom type atmosphere.
We're definitely looking for what you would wear if you were to go to a ball or like I guess for a prom, something like that. A little tie, like a little Spider-Man mask, and a nice little tailored suit.
Okay.
Definitely, and like ball gowns if depending on your skill level.
Yeah.
Or you can always buy whatever you want. Just different and a different look.
Yeah.
On your normal cosplay, take on everything.
But they're still welcome to do.
Oh, absolutely.
cosplay, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Just cosplay is encouraged. Come in
Yeah.
cosplay, have fun, network, and just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
What are some of the other activities? So when you got involved, you're all about trying to figure out the event as well. So what were some of the things that you guys have put together?
Well, first of all, when Tranquil first told me about it, I just thought it was really unique and that it was something that I didn't really hear being done before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have similar theme ones, but they're like very specific. So
Yeah.
it was like really cool to kind of see a concept like that come from, someone who I hold in such high regard. But so yeah, it's a really great time. And I love what I love about it is that it's really everything that you could ever want, in an event is included. It's all you can eat buffet, all night long. We're going to have open bar. We're going to have music by our very own DJ
Trouble.
Taylor Singer. Right. Trouble. So, and we have a hotel PO block too, so make sure you
We
check us out
do. So
on Facebook.
Need it.
yeah, and it's right behind the venue, so you can stumble straight to.
Yeah, and if you guys are going to Baltimore Comic Con, if you're staying on the harbor, let us know. We want to try to, work something out for our Baltimore Comic Con guests.
Yeah.
But, let us know, and if, giving us a better idea of how many of you we need to take care of will kind of help us out on that front.
Definitely.
So, yeah, but aside from that, I'm like, did I forget anything? Like, sorry, my little paper. Oh, yeah, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
I'm going to throw that on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And there are a few more surprises that we're not going to give away.
Right.
You'll see when you get there.
Right.
Definitely get there. We have a cocktail hour.
Right.
I would definitely advise just getting there through the whole thing because we have
Yeah.
special things for our cocktail hour, and then of course, like I said, our own DJ Senpai is going to be spinning for us, and of course, all you can eat food in an open bar. How
we'll have
Yeah,
exhibitors, so that'll be really cool.
It'll
Shout
be
out
pretty
to
cool.
all of our partners, obviously New Release Wednesday and CosGala's.
Yes.
And shout out to the Burning Spear. You guys
Yes.
are amazing. And
Absolutely.
shout out to Figure This in 3D as well.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
How far is the venue from Baltimore Comic Con?
20 minutes, maybe?
Okay, so that's not bad.
Not at all.
Yeah.
It's really close,
And
actually.
the time starts at 8 o'clock?
It starts, the general admission is 8 o'clock. If you want to make it for the VIP, 7.
7? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we do offer payment plans, and it's
We
like
do.
pretty much, there's no real deadline as long as you pay for it before
The actual
event.
date.
So
Yeah.
you can do it at your own pace, or you can however you want to do it.
Absolutely.
I'm excited because a lot of people will be already in town, so you're looking for that
Right,
nighttime activity,
yeah.
which is always discussed when you're at a
Right,
convention.
exactly.
What are we doing tonight? What are you doing? Here's your event to go to.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be something that you're going to be talking about later.
Yeah.
Of course, there's going to be swag.
Yes.
So be prepared for the swag. And it's definitely something we're looking forward to doing every year, getting bigger every year.
Definitely.
More friends, more fellowship, more events. And if you're ever interested in being a part of it or maybe being a vendor for us,
Right.
just
being
hit us up
sponsored,
on,
yeah.
Facebook or Instagram with the CosGala. That's our name for every social media.
Yep.
So just let us know.
Yeah.
Awesome. Super excited. So, I'm like losing my words right now. This is going to be awesome. So go to the CosGala.
Yes.
Right now, it's on your screen. Make sure you scoop your tickets and come out and show love with us.
Oh my goodness, yes.
It'll be so much
Tranquil Ashes Cosplay, CC the Greek Geek. I'm Patrick Michael Strange. You're watching the New Release Wednesday show, and I want to see you at the CosGala.
We'll be right back.